Welcome to the Stoic Strength channel, where ancient wisdom meets modern resilience. Today, we're diving into a profound topic that resonates with everyone: managing and overcoming negative emotions using the enduring principles of Stoicism. Our goal is to transform how we perceive and respond to life's challenges, cultivating a stronger, more serene self. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time since its inception in ancient Greece, teaches us that true strength comes from within. It encourages us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, and to focus our energy only on the former. As the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This profound insight lays the foundation for our discussion today on the importance of awareness and acknowledgement of our emotions. In our journey through Stoic practices, we first explore the critical role of awareness. By becoming fully aware of our emotions, we step into a position of power over them. This doesn't mean suppressing or denying what we feel. Rather, it involves observing our emotions with clarity and understanding their origins without allowing them to dominate us. Next, we delve into the Stoic practice of mindfulness, or prosoche, which is the art of maintaining a vigilant watch over our thoughts and actions. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, emphasized the importance of living in the present when he advised, "Confine yourself to the present." This practice of mindfulness encourages us to anchor ourselves in the now, engaging fully with the present moment, thereby reducing the sway that past regrets or future anxieties hold over us. Join us as we explore these principles in depth, offering practical advice and meditative practices that can help you cultivate emotional resilience and a more fulfilling life. Whether you're facing daily stresses or significant life changes, the Stoic way provides tools to strengthen your emotional fortitude and navigate life with grace and poise. Let's embark on this journey together, embracing the strength that comes from mastering our emotions through Stoicism. Stoic principles on awareness and acknowledgement. One of the foundational principles of Stoicism involves the recognition and acceptance of things as they are, including our emotions. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote underscores the importance of awareness in emotional regulation. By acknowledging our feelings without judgment, we open the door to understanding them and ultimately mastering them. Awareness in the Stoic sense involves observing our emotions and thoughts from a distance, recognizing that while we cannot always control what we feel, we can control how we respond to these feelings. This detachment is key to overcoming negative emotions. Instead of being swept away by anger or sadness, a Stoic learns to question the validity and source of these emotions, thereby reducing their power. Mindfulness practice from a Stoic perspective. The second principle, mindfulness, although not explicitly labeled as such in Stoic texts, aligns closely with the Stoic practice of prosoche, or attentive awareness. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, provides a compelling insight into this practice: confine yourself to the present. This directive serves as a guide to focusing on the here and now, minimizing the impact of past regrets and future anxieties. Mindfulness, as advocated in Stoicism, involves a conscious effort to remain aware of the present moment while maintaining an inner tranquility. Through practices similar to what we now call mindfulness meditation, Stoics aim to cultivate a state of calm observance. This involves observing our thoughts and feelings as they are without immediately reacting to them. Such practices can help one develop the clarity and equanimity needed to face challenging emotions and situations with less distress and more reasoned responses. Cognitive reframing in Stoic philosophy. Cognitive reframing is a mental technique that involves changing the way we perceive and interpret events, thereby altering our emotional response. In the context of Stoicism, this method is closely related to the concept of the dichotomy of control, which teaches us to differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot. Epictetus stressed this by stating, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them." This idea is pivotal in cognitive reframing as it encourages us to shift our focus and perspective on circumstances that may initially seem negative. For instance, if you face a professional setback, instead of viewing it as a failure, Stoicism would encourage you to see it as an opportunity to learn and grow, emphasizing personal development over external outcomes. This shift in perspective not only mitigates feelings of disappointment but also enhances your resilience by reinforcing a growth mindset. By reframing our thoughts, we not only lessen the impact of negative emotions but also transform potential obstacles into stepping stones for personal advancement. Emotional expression and Stoicism. While Stoicism often emphasizes emotional control and detachment, it does not advocate for the suppression of feelings. Instead, the Stoic approach to emotional expression is about finding healthy and rational ways to process and articulate emotions. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, wrote extensively about the dangers of pent-up emotions and the therapeutic nature of weeping and laughter. He recognized that expressing emotions could be profoundly cathartic and beneficial for mental health. In modern terms, this might involve discussing your feelings with a trusted friend or counselor, engaging in creative outlets like writing, music, or art, or even practicing expressive techniques such as journaling or mindfulness meditation. These methods allow for a structured release of emotions, preventing them from building up and leading to more significant psychological distress. By constructively expressing our emotions, we honor our feelings without letting them dominate our lives. The role of physical activity in Stoic practice. Physical activity was also a component of Stoic philosophy, reflecting the belief in maintaining both a sound mind and a sound body. The Stoics understood that physical exercise could influence mental well-being. Marcus Aurelius himself, despite his responsibilities as emperor, is noted to have maintained a regimen of physical fitness, understanding its necessity in achieving mental and emotional resilience. In modern times, numerous studies support the Stoic view, showing that regular physical activity releases endorphins, known as the body's natural painkillers and mood elevators. Exercise also helps mitigate symptoms of depression and anxiety and improves overall cognitive function. Whether it's a daily walk, a yoga session, or more vigorous activities like running or cycling, integrating physical exercise into your routine can significantly boost your emotional and physical health. Seeking support in Stoic thought. Stoicism promotes self-reliance but also acknowledges the importance of community and social support. The Stoics understood that human beings are inherently social creatures, and that we flourish when we support one another. Seneca, in his letters, often advised friends and students on personal matters, highlighting the value of sharing wisdom and offering comfort. This exchange of support not only strengthens individual resilience but also reinforces social bonds. In practical terms, seeking support might involve discussing challenges with friends or family, participating in group therapy, or consulting with mental health professionals. Sharing your experiences and emotions can provide new perspectives, alleviate the burden of solitary suffering, and reinforce a sense of connectedness and mutual support. It is through these relationships that we often find both solace and practical advice, helping us to navigate the complexities of our emotional landscape. Routine and structure in the Stoic lifestyle. Stoicism teaches that discipline and self-control are fundamental to personal development and emotional stability. Marcus Aurelius advocated for a life of discipline, reflected in his meticulous attention to his duties and personal habits. Establishing a daily routine and structure helps mitigate the chaos that can contribute to emotional turmoil. Routine provides a framework of predictability, which can be particularly comforting during times of stress or uncertainty. To incorporate this principle, consider setting regular times for meals, sleep, work, and leisure. Maintain a balance that fosters productivity without neglecting rest and relaxation. A structured day can help you manage time more effectively, reduce anxiety about the unknown, and make space for activities that enhance your well-being. Healthy lifestyle choices according to Stoic principles. The Stoics placed a strong emphasis on living in accordance with nature, which includes taking care of one's body and mind. Musonius Rufus, a lesser-known Stoic teacher, explicitly taught that maintaining physical health was essential for the pursuit of virtue. This involves nutritious eating, sufficient sleep, and abstaining from excesses. In today's context, adopting healthy lifestyle choices means prioritizing a diet that fuels the body adequately, ensuring ample sleep to restore both mind and body, and limiting substances that can alter mood and cognitive function, like alcohol and recreational drugs. These practices not only support physical health but also stabilize emotions, making it easier to deal with stress and adversity. Focus on the present moment. One of the most famous Stoic practices, emphasized particularly by Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, is the focus on the present moment. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to concentrate on the task at hand and let go of distractions and worries about the past or future. This mindfulness helps to alleviate worries about things that cannot be controlled and reduces the overwhelm that can come from ruminating on past events or future possibilities. To practice this, engage fully with your current activities. This could involve mindful breathing, attentive listening, or deep engagement in your work or hobbies. By focusing on the present, you can significantly reduce feelings of anxiety and depression associated with past regrets and future fears, leading to a more peaceful and centered life. Compassion and self-acceptance in Stoicism. Stoicism may sometimes be misinterpreted as a philosophy of emotional suppression, but at its core, it advocates for rational understanding and acceptance of human nature. Epictetus highlighted that we should be tolerant with others and strict with ourselves, yet this strictness does not mean harshness. Instead, it involves understanding our limitations and working constructively within them. The practice of self-compassion involves recognizing that making mistakes is part of being human, and it encourages us to be as kind and forgiving to ourselves as we would be to a good friend. This principle extends to acknowledging our emotional experiences without judgment. By accepting our feelings as natural responses to certain situations, we allow ourselves to experience and then rationalize them, rather than fighting them or feeling inadequate because of them. This acceptance not only alleviates the intensity of negative emotions but also paves the way for personal growth and emotional healing. As we conclude today's exploration of Stoic strategies for managing and overcoming negative emotions, remember that Stoicism is not just about enduring life's challenges, but thriving through them. It teaches us to embrace life's ups and downs with equanimity, using our rational mind to navigate the world while maintaining a compassionate heart. Each of the principles we've discussed, awareness, mindfulness, cognitive reframing, emotional expression, physical activity, seeking support, maintaining routine, making healthy choices, focusing on the present, and practicing self-compassion, are not just abstract ideas. They are practical tools that can be woven into the fabric of our daily lives, enhancing our resilience and well-being. At Stoic Strength, our mission is to empower you with the wisdom of the Stoics, adapted for the complexities of modern life. We hope that these teachings not only provide you with strategies to manage negative emotions but also inspire you to approach life with a renewed sense of purpose and strength. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Continue to practice these principles, and witness the transformative power of Stoic wisdom in your life. Remember, it's not just about getting through life's storms, but learning how to dance in the rain. Stay strong, stay stoic, and until next time, may you find strength and serenity in the wisdom of the ages.